Hi, Gemini. Welcome to HeartSync Tarot. Stop what you're doing for a moment because this reading feels intense, magnetic, and honestly impossible to ignore. Um, I feel like someone's ego has softened because of you. They may compare everyone they meet to you, yet nobody seems to satisfy their heart in quite the same way. Even though they try to hide their feelings, I feel their thoughts keep returning to you. And here's the question: why can't they move on from your energy? I feel like something about you reached them on a much deeper level than they expected. You challenged their pride, softened their defenses, and made them feel emotions they may not be used to experiencing. So trust your intuition because I feel you melted their ego. They are deeply attached to your energy and they are realizing that nobody else makes them feel the way you do. And let's get into your reading. So, the energy coming through right now is completely focused on a grand romantic gesture. It's like your person is secretly mapping out the perfect way to pour their heart out to you. Whether you two are currently speaking or in total separation, they are deeply strategizing their next move. The reality of your immense loyalty has finally hit them like a ton of bricks. They recognize that you weren't just a supportive companion, but a true romantic equal. Right now, they are absolutely starving for your unique energy. For some of you, this might actually manifest as a physical gift arriving for this week. There's like this incredibly intense and passionate momentum building behind their intentions. It's not just a casual thought, it's a burning desire to finally get the ball rolling between you two. They've spent countless hours lost in daydreams, imagining the exact moment they hand you this offering or speak their truth, you know. They are so completely determined to clear the air and make things right. It's so obvious that they finally comprehend your true worth in their life. Your counterpart is waking up to the fact that you are fundamentally meant to evolve together. It's suddenly so clear to them that their ultimate goal is to simply sweep you off your feet, and absolutely drown you in affection. There is genuinely nothing they want more right now than to physically be in your space, you know? They just want to provide you with the profound level of devotion that you've always deserved. But the truth is, they previously lacked the emotional maturity to express these intense feelings out loud. That underlying fear of vulnerability is exactly why they hit the brakes and retreated into their shell in the past. In their head, it's like their personal life was just way too chaotic to handle a connection of this magnitude. Looking back, that chaos might have been entirely self created, just an illusion blocking them from you. Regardless of their past excuses, they are incredibly eager to open up a clear line of communication right now. They absolutely refuse to let their insecurities dictate their actions anymore because they've realized fear is completely hollow. On a soul level, they finally understand that divine timing works in incredibly mysterious ways. You know, in the past, they were totally stuck in a materialistic mindset, heavily doubting the spiritual weight of your bond. Now, however, it's like a blindfold has been removed and they're seeing everything with absolute clarity. I can practically hear their inner voice desperately chanting that they need to repair the damage they caused. They are incredibly apologetic and entirely focused on proving just how deeply they treasure your presence. This definitely feels like someone who's prepared now to genuinely offer you their heart. And I feel like, as well, this vibe is showing someone who was incredibly closed off. It's coming through, like, you know, this particular person. I think you genuinely had to put in work, like really make an effort to understand them. You kind of had to like really push past their defenses to see the real person underneath. But my sense is that this individual is actually prepared now to finally open up to you. Because I think that whatever situation, whatever event or issue that they were going through, they're realizing that with you by their side, everything made sense. As much as it didn't make sense, it made some type of sense to them because you're their rock. You loved them, you supported them, you created a solid foundation. The love for you or the love that you had for them never changed. You always were there to provide, a level of stability and security, emotional stability, emotional security, no matter what this person did, whether they pushed you away, times that they treated you wrong. They thought that if they treated you a certain way that you would go away, but you always stayed strong. And over this time, because I feel like for some of you guys it's been a period of time that you've been with this person, all of a sudden they're seeing this polished rock, this beautiful gem, this shiny object that's now sticking out, and they're realizing that this entire time it's always been you, and they didn't acknowledge that in the past. They didn't want to take the time. They were too busy looking at themselves, putting themselves first. But something has stopped this person. There's something in this person's life that's forced this person to come to a complete stop, a complete halt, where they're forced to really ask themselves, what makes me happy? Who do I love? What is important in my life? What is significant to me? And when everything is crashing down around them at night, you're the last thing that they think about and the first thing that they think about when they wake up. They're realizing how significant you are. They're realizing that you really are their heart. I feel like with this person, they really do want to come forward and protect this connection. This person doesn't want to hurt you anymore. And for some of you guys, they felt like if they pushed you away, that was their way of protecting you from whatever. They either protecting you from them or from their situation. But this person doesn't want to hurt you. They want to protect this connection. They're protective over you. I also get to, this has always been a very complicated situation because the two of you had a very spiritual quest, and it was always some type of problem to solve. It was almost a catch 22. It was some type of sort of situation that needed to be sorted out, and something had to end here in order for this new beginning. For some of you guys, you had to break up with this person and have the relationship collapse in order for things to be built back up, because there is a change of state in this person. This person is in a feeling where they miss you, they need you, and they also believe that it's their responsibility to protect you. The idea with you with somebody else also, I feel like, makes them crazy. If you give your heart to somebody else, they can't imagine it. They don't even want to think about it, what that would look like, what that would be. I also get too that if there's people that are talking about you right now, this person is very protective over your energy. They're not going to allow anyone to speak poorly on you because you've done nothing wrong but be there for them. You were there for them even during times when they weren't there for themselves. You believed in them when they didn't feel worthy. You saw the light in them when they didn't see the light in themselves. You really were trying to help this person. I don't know why, but I get that this is an energy where how you viewed this person. They didn't view themselves. And I think at first, this person probably thought that they were better than you because of the illusions, because of whatever was going on around them. But this person is realizing that you're something so special. There's nothing else like you. This is a rock that's dipped in glitter and that stands out amongst all the other rocks. Here's something special. You took care of them when no one else did. But I also think by you doing that, it kind of confused them. Like, why are they doing this? Why are they being good to me? Why are they being kind to me? So, because it was an uncomfortable situation, I feel like this person pushed you away. Now they're trying to pull you back in with this offer because they're realizing that the entire time you were trying to protect them. And I think that this person took you for granted. I think that they didn't value the situation. You gave more than this person did, and they know that you felt unappreciated. They know that there was a lot of broken promises, whether it was something that they vocally communicated or whether it was something that you kept saying to them. This person was unreliable and they didn't value what you were giving to them. But what they're starting to understand is without your energy, without what you're giving to them, they don't have anything. They're realizing this is something that they should have cherished. This is something that they should have protected. This is something where they should have kept a promise. They should have made a promise. I promise that I'm going to do you right. I promise I'm not going to leave your side. I promise that I'm in love with you. This is somebody who's made a decision. This is somebody who's now all of a sudden paying attention to the signs, paying attention to the synchronicities. This is somebody who is being judged spiritually, who is now judging themselves, and they're realizing that this situation between the two of you is serious. They're realizing that opposites attract, that they're drawn to you and you're drawn to them for a reason, but this isn't a situation that they want to conceal anymore. This isn't a situation that they want to pretend that they don't feel. And there may be a loss of power here, there may be a temporary block, but without you, this person is in sudden darkness. And I feel like now, this person is finally ready to fight for this connection. This person wants to protect you. They want to support you. They want to stand up for you. You should be prepared because this person is coming in. They want you to know that they're not going to betray you anymore. They're ready to give to you emotionally. They don't want to lose you. And the fact that they find you just so attractive, and this isn't just physically, this is just you naturally. This person initially was intimidated by your beauty, but beauty only goes skin deep, but ugly goes to the bone. I always say that to people. There is an energy about you that is just purely attractive. When you step into a room, everybody looks. And what really draws this person in is the fact that you don't even realize how beautiful you are. You don't even realize the level or attractive you are. You don't even realize the attention that you get. You're oblivious to everything because you're in your own world. You're doing your own thing. And with this person, they have this energy of, why would they want somebody like me? Why me? I keep hearing that, but why me? They can have anyone they want. Would they be content with me? Would I be able to fulfill them? Would they still love me after a long period of time? Would I be able to provide them a sense of security that they deserve, that they need? This person wasn't confident when it came to you. So what happens is the way that they felt about themselves, they ultimately pawned off on you. Right now, this person, they're in this energy where they know if they don't make some type of big step, if they don't make some leap of faith here, there's the potential to lose you forever. This person is tired of not being brave. They're tired of always fighting this connection because they know that they're never going to meet another person like you. They know that only one of you come around once in a lifetime. And what they're realizing is it is true. You are real. Your energy is pure. Your energy is true. And this person wants to come in and do something beautiful for you. They want to show you how much they love you, how much you mean to them. This person, whoever you're dealing with, they pretend like they're unemotional, but believe it or not, they are very emotional. This person has had dreams of you and them on a romantic getaway together. They see you in their dreams. They live out this fantasy life with you, and it's beautiful because with this person, they want to make it up to you. They're changing their patterns, they're moving forward, and part of changing their pattern and moving forward is showing you how important you are. For some of you guys, there's a proposal coming with extravagant gesture and a love offer, an offer of marriage, an offer of serious commitment of moving forward together as a union, as one, as a unit. This is an energy where this person feels like, I have a lifetime to make up to you. This is somebody who wants to show you the world. This is somebody that also knows that you're going to make a lot of people jealous with opposites attract, different differences creating barriers, two opposing forces. Because you and this person are different, whether it's age, whether it's race, whether you guys are the same gender, whether you're different ethnicities, you're from different countries, different family backgrounds, whether you're light and they're dark, your energy is light and theirs is dark, whether you both value different things, this person never valued love, but you did, and you taught this person the value of love. That's why your energy is beautiful. And the problem with your energy, and I don't think it's a problem, but it is a problem when somebody comes in and encounters you, it feels like the sun. It's infectious, it's light. It makes this person sit here and realize that love is true. They experience a sense of wholeness with you, this unconditional love. They thought that if they separated themselves from you, if they tried to replace you, whatever it may be, that would break the bond, that they would be able to get over you. But the reality is, they've never been able to get over you. And they could never forgive themselves for the way that they've done you, for the way that they've treated you. Because there's something about you, I'm telling you, there's something here that they need to communicate to you. There's something here that they want to tell you. They want to get in sync with you. They want to work together with you as a unit, as a team. This person is ready to take the lead here. You're always the one leading this relationship, leading it with love, always trying to make amends with this person. But this person realizes now it's their responsibility. It's their time to have a sense of leadership. It's their turn to put this partnership back together and create a team environment. And with this person, I do sense that there is something here that's been holding them back, whether it's baggage, whether it's unresolved issues. This person doesn't care what they have that's holding them back anymore, because the idea of separating from you scares them more than losing you. They're ready to take responsibility for their actions. They want to have this freedom with you. They want to feel your high vibration. They want to rise up above everything that they've done and have this sense of ascension with success and this joyful energy where they have a higher perspective, where they're stress free, where they can let go of the past and truly live in their own essence and master of their own destiny. This is somebody who's always been very disciplined, very structured. But now they're realizing that discipline and structure isn't done with the head, it's done with the heart, and they've learned a new skill to go with the flow. They understand why you command this presence, because you and this person are part of the same soul family. This person wants to be loyal to you. They want to be faithful to you. For some of you, they want to have a family with you. They want this commitment where you trust them, where they can be your support system, where you can depend on them. And this is coming in as a very sincere offer, because this person has had to take a look in the mirror here with what they've done. For some of you, there was another person involved. This person is seeing clearly now. They're aware of their mistakes. They're aware of them unvaluing you was really them unvaluing themselves, saying, I don't deserve somebody like them. Somebody like this person could never be in love with somebody like me. They're facing their issues. They're having this self-assessment. They're looking at themselves with what they need to improve on. They're realizing their insecurities, them making comparisons from this person, the next person. It's just a reflection of them, this narcissistic, vain, egotistical energy. It's self-deprivation. And all it's done is it's made this person obsessed with you, obsessed with your energy. And now all of a sudden they're appreciating what you would say to them about self-love and self-appreciation. This person is beginning to believe, you know what, I am good enough for this person. I can have this person. I do love this person. I'm going to fight for this person. I'm going to fight for what's mine because that's the right thing to do. These broken promises, they caused a lot of arguments and a lot of frustration because you expected more from this person. You knew that this person was capable of more. You expected more from them. And I get that now this person is ready to put the gloves on and they're ready to fight for you because I feel like they're going through this major love activation, this awakening. This dark night of the soul, their heart chakra is opening. It's this major twin flame ascension. They're having a brief moment of what would I do if my person was with somebody else? Would I be able to live with myself? Would I be able to be happy for them if they moved on without me? And they're realizing that there's nothing more that they want in this life besides you. Something is brewing. They're at their breaking point. This cold heart, it's turning the stone around it, it's breaking. This person is vulnerable with this heart activation that is raw energy around it, that's very sensitive. This person is on the verge of communicating. This person is on the verge of breaking down and expressing to you everything that's going on in their life. Because for them, it's like, if if I don't take this chance, I'm never going to know what this could be. For some of you guys, there's something in particular that they need to tell you, possibly about this karmic connection that they're dealing with, whether it's a family, whether it's a mother or father of a child that's full of turbulence, unresolved issues, this relationship that's been unsustainable that they've tried to keep separate from you or keep separate from you. This energy that's causing them to be at this breaking point, it's putting them in this mental prison. They've been overthinking this outcome, overthinking, creating scenarios in their mind, worrying about what happens if you leave them. But here's the thing that this person doesn't realize, because you guys are already one, you already know what the situation is. And when this person is confident and when this person leads with their heart and when they come to you and they say to you, okay, listen, I want to tell you what's been going on, but I just want you to hear me out. You're not going to shy away from this person. You're going to be relieved that this person finally came to you and opened up, that this person finally told you what was really going on in their head, what was really bothering them, this past few months, these past few years, whatever it may be. And you have the ability to open this cage. You have the ability to set this person free, free from this karmic energy, free from the pain of the past, free from being unvalued. You have the ability to unlock a lot of doors for this person by opening up and communicating to you. Doors are going to be opening for the both of you. Love is coming in here. Once this person opens up, you're going to say to this person, wow, that's intense, but you know what? We can figure anything out together because together we are one. Then two heads are always better than one, and you have a different way of thinking. You have an abstract way of thinking. There's always a loophole. Even when you feel backed into a corner, there's always a way out. And you're going to encourage this person. You're going to tell this person, listen, laughs, this twin flame journey, it's not for the faint of heart. This is an intense soul connection. And with this soul connection, there are sacrifices that are needed and everything has to be given up. And there's something here that you've sacrificed for love. This person is getting ready to sacrifice something in order to be with you. They may look at it as a sacrifice at first, but believe it or not, it's something that's actually going to work out in their favor. It's almost like that thing where you have to take one step back in order to take 10 steps forward. This person doesn't see that yet, but that's because they're boots on the ground. You see it because you have an aerial perspective. You see it already, which is why you've been here, because you already saw what is in front of you. This person is in the forest. They're in the thick of it. You've already flown to the river in the forest that leads to the village. You're like, hey man, we're right here. Don't give up. Now is not the time. Now is not the time. Some messages. Do you want me to talk about? Five of Wands. This is a lesson on love. That's Saturn and Leo. Saturn and Leo is fighting for your heart. There's challenges, there's obstacles, there's going to be some type of drama or some type of resistance that comes in here, possibly from this karmic energy. Because I do get, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, and I typically don't like to be negative, but sometimes we have to be honest. When you really do have a sense of love and something that is so pure, others are going to be jealous. There's going to be jealousy around you. There may be some type of obstacles that you both are going to have to go through, but if you go through them together, the five goes to the six. You have this emperor energy. This person has the ability to fight for this. There's somebody here, though, that's very petty, that's very jealous of this situation, that wants to come in and cause chaos, that wants to cause challenges between you and your person. But this person is making a decision. The emperor makes the decision. The emperor is a boss. The emperor is the leader. Remember, we talked about earlier how this person is getting ready to lead, because this person is now understanding, this person is seeing clearly. For some of you guys, this person, I feel like, is being blackmailed, or somebody is threatening to expose something that I feel like your person is at their wits' end, where they're like, I don't care. I know the truth. Your person has been enlightened. They've received information. They have vision. They understand, like, there's been some type of expansion mentally when it comes to this person with who this energy is. This devil energy, I said to somebody the other day, I said, the devil confuses, the devil provides the fog, the devil doesn't want you to see clearly. The devil is also trying to control, but see this emperor, it's fighting this devil energy. This emperor is seeing through this devil energy. This emperor is realizing that this devil energy tried to tell them materialistic possessions were more important. This devil energy tried to create doubt. They tried to create levels of illusion, toxic attachments, addictions, whatever it may be, in order to control this emperor. But see, this emperor has always been an emperor. So they see now, they see it. They're fighting through this fog, and you know what? They're fighting for their heart. For some of you guys, your person is getting ready to walk away from a third party person or a karmic energy. They've been going through a lot and they've had enough. It's a lot of Saturn energy, right? This is a major lesson that's being learned. And with this person, they were holding on to a lot, but with Saturn and Sagittarius, this is somebody who's like, I don't even care. You want the house? Have the house. You want the cars? Have the car. I don't even care. I just don't want to be around this energy, this toxic, negative energy. This emperor is seeing somebody for exactly who they are. This person's mask has fallen. This emperor is upset with himself for not seeing this sooner. But guess what? This hard work is going to pay off because they're over it. This devil energy, it pushed it way too far. Now, all of a sudden, with this 10 of Wands, here's your sacrifice. They're sacrificing this devil energy. They're sacrificing these attachments that they had in the past. Wow, they're having a level of strength. They're tapping into this raw, innate energy where they're brave, where they're being strong. They're no longer allowing this devil to tell them who they are and what they're doing. They're turning to God. They're following their heart. They're following their life purpose. They're listening to their spiritual guidance. They're being advised right now. It may be somebody that they're seeing, a therapist. It could be a friend that may be older, but also too, with this toxic devil energy, this other energy is attached to a lot of other people. And because your person is this emperor, they're also attached to people who don't want this person to be with you because they're jealous. But the one thing that's coming in here strongly is that this person is finally listening to them, to their heart, to their advice. This person now sees what's most important. Hope, the star card, comes after the tower. So after there's a level of devastation from walking away from this double energy, this star is here to let them know, here's your path. It's illuminating this path. It's healing this person. It's reinstilling a sense of hope, spirituality. It's giving this person back their individuality. See, this person always felt like if they made you an offer that they would lose a sense of freedom, but what they didn't understand is being with you was giving them freedom because you were allowing them to be who they always were meant to be. This is an energy where, again, star and strength, they tie back to one another. This person is being brave with whatever move they're making, and it is some type of move with the Ace of Pentacles, a lot of abundance. This is a new opportunity that's coming in here for this person. This is something where this person is going to have to work very hard in order to reestablish who they are, in order to remember who they are. They may have to start from ground zero and build themselves back up. But I'm going to be honest with this soul connection between the two of you. This is something that's not going to be hard because when this person takes the leap of faith towards you, when they make you this love offer that that you deserve, right? When they come forward with this extravagant gesture towards you, the universe is going to bless them because they've been waiting for this union. They've been waiting for the two of you guys to get together. The reconciliation of two halves becoming one, of pure joy and happiness. This is such a high vibrational type of energy. But your person has to fight through it. They have to look at themselves in the mirror and they have to acknowledge what they've done. And they're at this place, they're at this point with you, and they're ready to take a level of action. They're tired of being stuck. They're tired of being in a place where all they do is sit here and think about you. They sit in silence, they're alone, they're having a higher level of consciousness. This person is manifesting you back into their life. The one thing that they do know is that they want you. There's something about your energy that's just magical. Six of Cups, the Lovers, the Tower. Expect the unexpected because this is a union of two souls that are coming together as one. This is something where this person is creating change, where this is being rebuilt. This is an unforeseen event that you don't see coming. And it's coming quickly because I just asked, how would the collective feel about it? The Eight of Wands and the Ten of Cups, Jupiter energy, communication that's positive. Communication on something that would make you happy, marriage, stability, security, fairy tale ending, a long lasting relationship. This is something that this person has thought about for a long time. This is something that this person has fought because they're like, is it just in my head or can I really have that with them? This is something that is going to change the projection of your life. I'm telling you, when you and this person get together, it's like magic is going to happen. There's expansion here, a lot of change that's coming. This is destiny. You can't stop destiny. This is a turn of events, and I just want to say congratulations because not only do you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Cups, but you also have the Ten of Pentacles, stability in all senses, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. It's yours. So this is your reading. I love you guys so much. I wish you guys nothing but love, light, and so much success and abundance, of course. That is all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Bye bye.